Oh yeah, last week I went to the supermarket and they were selling baguettes now. It's not even Aeon or Aeon's Lab or Hemin or whatever, but it's like the normal supermarket now has baguettes for no reason.
By normal, you mean
the pasar malam, the small Maci Aceh place. I wonder why.
The usual kedai runcit selling baguette.
Yeah, that's why. That's weird. That is so interesting to me. Like, what?
Are you sure it's not French bread? Because baguette is kind of different.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
it is. It says on the label baguette. Like,
Yeah, I mean, outside of France, everything that looks like baguette is baguette. There's a like subtle difference. French bread is softer. Baguette is like harder in a sense. There's more chew to it.
Oh, you can hit people with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
That's my
And it hurts.
criteria. Oh yeah.
Yes.
You sure you're not at Parit? Perak.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm in Kajan.
No, because some people say it's kind of sound like Paris.
Paris. Welcome to Paris.
The Kus Perakin French accent. Welcome to dia.log, the Gamedec podcast.
Welcome.
Yep, episode.
Mon ami.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Bonjour. Okay, if it's Perakin, dia akan cakap apa bonjour tu? Bonjour.
Oh my god.
The joke keeps on writing themselves. This is episode 114.
Or Saint Cotrozé in France, I think. That's how they pronounce it, I think.
That's in French. How in Perak in French?
Yeah, it's in French.
What's with the baguettes again?
I have no idea. Oh my god.
For whatever reason, French.
Yeah. I don't know, it just came into mind, like, suddenly.
It's the French GP.
Oh yeah, it is the French GP, yeah, that's why. Probably that, I had French on my mind.
Opera depends on who you
Yeah, depends,
ask.
depends.
Yeah, it's been quite, I don't know. It's another good 2 weeks of video games. Maybe a good piece of good time where there are only like one major release, like past this week. So, what have you guys been up to?
I mean, besides me releasing my F1 22 review, and I think it was Raya kan before we shoot our episode, the last episode. And I was like in the last 2 weeks I was hastily trying to pack my bags before my trip to Kedah. Is it up north? Does that count as up north then? Kedah.
Yeah, it is north.
Yeah, I consider Kedah as Scotland, Malaysian Scotland.
Oh my god.
With their very rough and tumble accent as well.
Yeah, true. And their weird sweets as well.
Very, very nice people, very hearty people. But if you are not initiated, they sound rather the way they speak is like in your face. Similar to like the Scottish people. It's always like that.
Oh, actually, that's a good segue because speaking of Scotland, because I've been playing, so I've wrote in our weekly, bi-weekly pad of words we have to put the docket basically, and I put it. I gotten 2 out-of-body experience. And thanks to Max mentioning Scotland, I can perfectly segue to my talk about this one game, I guess. Ironically, it's actually made by a French company. And yes, it is
But
about
he respects the French Inquisition.
the French. Yes, it's
Yes.
French. Yep, French. I think in our language it's called ubi. So ubi lembut. That's the meme they always say.
David. Of course.
Yep, it is the Ubisoft. Yep, it is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, okay, like some context. During the Raya stuff, like because it was Raya Haji, or basically the first day. There's nothing to do on the first day because all the Raya Haji stuff only happens on the second day for us in Kedah. So day one is basically after Semayang Raya, after the Raya prayers at like 9ish. At 12, we have nothing to do. And so I whip up my Xbox out and we played on my monitor. And basically, the most games that I played with my cousin and all is either Grand Theft Auto, which, well, as you can expect,
Of course, another
Classic.
Scottish game.
the classic Grand Theft Auto, and weirdly enough, this is the one part. Weirdly enough, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Why?
I guess they like because I think they like the part because there is okay. Weirdly enough, these people, my cousins are addicts of TikTok. The video is of 30 seconds, 30 to 6 seconds of quick videos. And apparently, there have been like viral videos of Assassin's Creed's parkour with the caption. They haven't made like this ever since. That's the caption they use for Assassin's Creed games. And weirdly enough, they like watching me play Assassin's Creed. I think the word they say, abang, cuba lah main game parkour tu.
Oh, game parkour.
They're 12 years old, so of course they will like those type of games.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Assassin's Creed still like somehow lives up to its initial reputation as that parkour game.
Instead of Mirror's Edge.
No, yeah.
It's painful.
It should be Mirror's Edge, man.
Yeah, it should be Mirror's Edge, but we don't talk about the second game.
Yeah, I mean Mirror's Edge is the better depiction, but I think Assassin's Creed like lay out the foundation. Right?
Yeah.
It's one of the first to like, climb buildings.
Yeah, you see that
As a
tower there?
human.
Yeah, you can climb that.
Yeah, because I think like in the Valhalla, like you after a very long tutorial sequence in Norway, we basically get sent into medieval times England during, I guess it is during the Dark Ages.
Mhm.
So we get to
Dark Age.
explore, later Dark Ages, where there is a city in the middle of this New England called London, not to be confused with London. No, that is another game. Tapi it's still the same.
The usual hodgepodge of a mess that is English language. You know why it's a mess?
Yes.
So many bloody influences coming from there. Oh, the Vikings are here. Oh, before that the Romans. Hey, the Gaelic says hello from the other side.
And now we are now the Saxons. Like, okay.
That's why you have places called like Gloucestershire,
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 Middlesbrough, Sussex for no reason.
And Grimsby spelled properly like Grimsby. No,
Buckinghamshire.
Yeah.
The rest are just like mumble jumble. If you haven't been in that place, you are very well gonna get caught red-handed for not knowing how the locals say the name. How should I know the Shire is spelled Shire? Or Reading is spelled Reading.
No, Reading. Yeah, that's the weirdest one.
Reading. And then like you don't pronounce it Southwark, it's Southwark.
And you're naming these weird ass names, and you had the gall to to have us, the foreigners, to have to take the IGCSE English test before we can we can visit them. Do a student visa, whatever. Shaking my head.
And that's why English is a mess. Exhibit 1. Hello Vikings.
Hello Vikings.
I think they did some parts. They are mostly intact in the southwest part of England.
Yep,
which I
southwest part.
This is the part Valhalla is depicting, if the memory serves correct.
So, hold on. I should have lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. It's been a long day today because I had to work. So, I guess like the weird part about playing with my cousin is that it is an M-rated game. It's not in GTA, but they played it like, oh, nothing wrong. Because there are parts like, you remember like, to those who doesn't know it's simple. Just ask your little cousin, your little nephew. New controller. Here's your controller. R1 hits little. R2 hits a lot. X you dodge, and that's it. Okay. You see that cam? There's a lot of red enemies. You can just take them out. Easy. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of distraction. There and there. Because the AI right now, the AI of Assassin's Creed is actually quite smart enough so that if you miss like a few enemies, they can take down themselves. So basically, alright, here's the game, here's the control, have fun. Like every 50 minutes and then like, abang dah habis, I've done it. I've killed the cam. Yeah, good for you.
Like proper little Vikings.
That's proper little Vikings, yes.
Oh no, that's very...
like in the age of a certain movie, a certain Malay movie about a warrior. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta teach them young. If you're gonna wage war one day, you're gonna get them start young and early. So when the call to war comes, they should not be inflicting any psychological trauma. They traumatized 10 years ago.
No, I actually had a very nice tangent to talk about. Recently they announced Skull and Bones. That new pirate game by Ubisoft, another game that's coming, and ironically that will be the only game that's coming this year for Ubisoft, which we will get to later. And someone noticed that one of the players is wearing a full baju Melayu and tanja set.
Oh, so you're saying that we can finally live out the true Malay life as pirates, the people of the sea. The seafarers known as the Melayu.
The actual Johor experience. Johor as Selangor experience.
The Johor moment.
Yeah, the Johor moment. The actual Johor. Yes, because, okay.
They keep on selling those Anan merch, so...
Yeah, because that is part of the history. Ironically, that's part of the history. They are part of the...
pirate merch, not pirated merch with pirate themes. Unless those are pirate merch, which...
that's actually quite...
The irony is strong.
The irony is strong. That's the funniest thing, actually, not gonna lie.
You go to Kedah, you find the pirate merch from Johor. Because the authentic one is here, down there. Down the streets.
Oh, so technically, alright, they're going to get a lot with that said, that outfit, because I know it's going to be outfit because they're selling outfits on freaking a single player game like Assassin's Creed for, let me check, $10. Yes, for $10 because one outfit costs 1,000 Assassin's Creed bucks. I'm not calling his name. I'm not calling his name. His actual name. I'm calling Assassin's Creed bucks. So, so there's for a baju Melayu, a virtual baju Melayu with tanjak set is gonna cost you 40 ringgit.
You just wait for the next Hari Raya promo deal. You just wait. They probably gonna wait on that end. Selamat Hari Raya. Get the featured tanjak shirt.
Dark
Dia
merchandise
outfit.
as seen in Assassin's Creed in Skull and Bones game Ubisoft yang baru.
My god. Those outfits will be on sale every Eid. My words.
So I guess just like to just wrap things up for Assassin's Creed, yeah, it is good. It is a good game for me, my cousin, and probably 500,000 players. I mean, they're still playing it right now, according to the Ubisoft metrics from their business call. So, it's okay. Will I recommend it to my 12-year-old cousins after this? No, probably not. Just keep it as it is the game that Abang Daniel has that I can play if I ever come to his house. But the other game, and since it was been quite a long raya again, like after that, on the day after the raya, I came back home. I also played another game that's very, I think quite unique, and I'm pretty sure I slept on it last year because it came out last year. And recently, it just recently re-released on the Nintendo Switch. It's an indie game that is Disco Elysium-esque, give or take. And that game is Gamedec. I feel like you guys heard of the game, Gamedec.
Gamedec.
Yeah, and I think it was it was last year's.
It looks like Shadowrun.
Yes.
Okay.
Cyberpunk
It is not-
but
it is-
noir.
Yeah, cyberpunk noir. But here's the caveat there. The caveat there. It is a game. You are a detective that goes into games to find missing persons who have disappeared in the games. Like let's say, for example, the first case, a kid was celebrating his 18th birthday, and since in this dystopian cyberpunk world, adult games are locked until you're 18. So he to celebrate his 18th birthday, he goes into these adult games, where you can kill avatars and NPC for fun. But he is missing for the last 3 days. But the twist, his body is still at home.
Oh no.
So where is he?
Sword
Where
art
is he?
moment.
Okay, is this Sao Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah. Did he die in the game so he died in real life?
No, he's still there.
Just missing.
He's just missing. So, but his body is still in the real life. So, like,
Oh no. Sword art moment. No.
yeah, that's the best part. Like, but you basically as this detective. You can name him or her, whatever. But they go into these games to help, like for one, like help the kid, the 18-year-old kid out of the game. I mean, why is he stuck there? Etc.
Kirito, come back.
Kirito, come back. But I think because it is made by a team by Asha Studios. It's a very new company. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they are Polish. So, and if you know, like, yeah, they are from Polish. Yes, they are from Katowice, Poland. So, if you know, most of the Polish developers know how to craft. They love RPG. Yeah, they love RPGs, and they can craft a very good story, especially the side quests. So, one of my favorite side quests of this game Gamedec, is the one where because in this reality, esport players are no more. They are now taken over by AI. So what these esport players do, they also are basically private eyeing inside the games, which is kind of a weird thing to say, right? In the current situation, like imagine in the future, you are a game detective and you're getting help from a private eye who is formerly an esport player.
Okay.
Like imagine the likes of siapa Dandy ke ataupun Pemushi, and suddenly I can help you with that. I've been investigating this case for a long time.
Okay. Why would AI play esports then?
Maybe it's kind of macam like it is a good question because they in real life, like right now in real life, there is Robo Race Gun, which is like a AI driven racing series. But goddamn, the first race was literally a turn off when one of the racers just crashed to the wall, not even turning a lap in.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in this reality, the AI has been too advanced that we can now retire esport players.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Okay, I get it. It's
Exactly.
advanced AI as in pretty much like human, just artificial AI. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because in the start of the game, you can also get an AI, but your AI is not as smart as the rest of the player punya ni.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting. Like, because I haven't played the game that much. I've only scratched like the first 2 chapters of the game, and it is actually quite an interesting, premise. And it does reminds me of Shadowrun and Disco Elysium.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Because
Two of my
technically,
favorite games.
but even though technically, if you enter these games, there are like 3 points that you can technically could kill an NPC, but technically you didn't kill him. You just disconnect the player out of his game. I mean, like it's stretching the definition of not killing, because technically you just disconnect the person.
So like Sao then.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my.
Yes.
Someone said earlier that the game deck is basically a private eye investigating Sword Art Online shenanigans. This would have been like, oh yeah, we should have checked this out last.
Yeah, they should have said
it
that.
was last year.
It was last year. Yeah, it came out last year. It only like came into my view when I saw it on sale recently during one of the Nintendo stuff. It launched on Nintendo Switch, and it was like a 20% off sale. It's like, okay, I'll try it. I'll buy it.
I've heard the game, but I feel like maybe not. So I didn't decide to check out because I think we covered a lot of like indie games even last year.
It is a very unique game. To the fact that I guess it's kind of sad that they didn't get the fanfare that it did now, because this would have been, for us, it would have been a great new story, best story. To the fact that it just the most convoluted punya idea is now make reality. Because I've seen like someone, it's like someone reviewed the game, because they already said like for this Switch version you can play as detective in a noir setting, and I think the second case, if I'm not mistaken, is taking place in Farmville / Stardew Valley punya light gate, and that player punya avatar has like
even the casuals are not spared from the dark world that is cyber.
Someone's avatar died, and I think like in this world, in this Gamedec world, your avatar is basically like, I think more or less like Ready Player One and SAO lah. Your character actually worth a lot of money, so he or she died on their farm, so you have to investigate why.
Oh no.
That is just convoluted. If you say that, I think yesterday, that feels convoluted. Right? Why would I want to investigate your farm in case of someone hacking and killing your avatar? It makes sense.
This is the Web3 nightmare people want to make.
Web3. Oh my.
This is it, right?
Oh no, my farm field. Someone has
my
killed
virtual
me.
life now has actually value. Oh no, now we have to get an insurance procedure. We need to have private eyes to make sure
to make sure my crops doesn't disappear.
We're adding that real life bullshit that we could have just ignored, but here we are. That's what life we want.
Oh my god.
sounds like a very good time.
Yeah,
For a
yeah.
game, not as a real thing.
Not real life. No. Well, that sounds like that sounds like hell. Like another tangent. Like I've been watching Web3 is going great, and that's a
Yeah.
Web3 is going great. Like every week there is an update. Like, oh no, this coin punya operator has been hacked.
Rug
$500,000 is
pull.
gone.
Rug pull.
Yeah, rug pulls, and then oh no, this Brazilian coin punya distributor just burned out another forest. The worst part, casually just saying, it just burned out another forest.
Another forest.
They did this before.
No,
As if
it's-
it is normal to do that in the year of our Lord 2022, where for whatever reason Europe is now much hotter than us here.
Yeah, much hotter and more humid.
And more-
than us.
Wild times.
Yeah, let me crank up my mathematics making machine to the max. I hope it doesn't blow up and set it a wildfire for no reason.
Oh, would be bad if it happens, right? But what can we do?
Wink, wink.
That's not our fault. That's beyond our control. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's depressing.
Oh my god. So yeah, Gamedec, very good game. You can get it it's on sale as well on Steam right now for 52 ringgit. So basically like $10, $10-ish for the Americans.
13.
13, yeah, it's $13. It's pretty good. Yeah, really, it's actually really good. The premise is good. The detective stuff is very Disco Elysium, which I like. And I mean, where else can you play a game where you become the guy trying to help the SEO kids from dying inside the game? So, Meck, I have a question. What happened? Why have you bought an air purifier?
Because I need an air purifier. I've heard good things about air purifier machines. Like fast loading times.
Yeah, why did you get the new Wi-Fi, the new Wi-Fi 5?
No, I got an air purifier for that.
Oh, is the air purifier also functions as a router?
Yes, it is.
Apparently, it does have internet connection. And
it-
also somehow, I can slip in a PS4 or a game disc inside there, and suddenly it runs game for whatever reason.
Amazing.
What?
Welcome. Oh yeah. So I guess that means welcome to. Can we call next gen? It's only the third year.
Like
No, that
the
means-
current gen now, yeah.
Yeah, it is the current gen. What?
But considering the scarcity of PlayStation 5, I still feel like it's next gen.
Like, yeah, the next gen just started, right? But how long is it? Like 2 years? 2 years, good God. But yeah, like,
Yeah, 2.5.
It's been that while.
Yeah, it's almost half the life cycle. And we barely seen PS5s.
Daniel, the one time I saw the PS5 in real life, that one time I was with
One
you.
time.
Yeah, that one time where I was like shocked that it's like, it's a display case. So it's a display unit within those like perplex
glass, yeah.
glass. Yeah. And that chunky boy fill out like it fills almost the whole thing, and it looks like it's slanting down. Or maybe I just feel it feels like slanting down because that looks chunky. Like
Yeah,
it's
it is.
huge.
I think, that is correct. Like when I reviewed the unit when Sony Asia graciously lent us the console for a month and a half. Yeah, I feel like it is slanting down a bit, even with the stand. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, not gonna lie.
the fact that even you shoot the picture, then it hasn't prepared me to see the absolute growth of this bad boy.
Yeah, it is a chunky, quite chunky boy.
Chunky boy.
It is more chunky than the PS3. The original.
Okay.
I have the original PS3. You know?
That is saying something.
Definitely. I should have brought the PS3 up here, but yeah, compared to the air purifier, no chance. No
Yeah,
chance.
compared to the Blu-ray player, the difference is really big, man.
It's like ridiculous, but you know what? Maybe it's worth the over-engineering for this. They are totally overcompensating. Because remember last generation, the early
The jet
PS4.
engine.
Oh yeah, like the jet engine is so loud. You know, if my brother is playing games right now and I'm trying to like watch something on the other side of the room without headphones, I have to like jack everything up to like maybe 50 volume, 60 volume just to hear people talk clearly. Because the background noise is like very loud. Very loud. To the point that when I realized, he's left the room. Oh, silent. Oh, everything is too loud. Lower down volume. 20. Is that kind of volume. Nowadays, I can't hear anything. As in, this air purifier is doing its job quietly. I feel less heat around the room. As of course, very less noise, which is quite a peace of mind. So now I can sleep better. But
Yeah.
But at what cost?
What cost?
At what cost? I don't know. There's the mental cost, there's the physical cost, and also the literal cost. And the literal cost is like 500 above MSRP.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Above 500, but still less than 3,000.
Okay, I mean, reasonable, I guess.
That's reasonable, yeah.
So I got it for 2,800 something plus shipping, which is okay lah.
Okay lah.
I mean, I could
Acceptable lah.
I could have gotten the digital one, right? But but that thing is already like I'm paying. If the digital version is the proper dirt cheap version, I would just got that. Like 2,000, easy purchase. But if it's like 2,500, I better just get the disc version.
Like,
if you're gonna swindle me, let's just upgrade the swindle version.
Yeah, like because if it's cost more than the Xbox Series S, because they are priced competitively similar. Because the Series S that I have, that I imported from Singapore, is 1,600. And its retail price for the PS5 digital with, better RAM and better graphics, I think the better RDNA 2 is 1.8. So there is an increase of 2% of double its price, which is a no-no. It's a no-no actually.
Hence, the digital is worthless. Is too expensive. Which is weird because I have no idea what this I'm gonna slot in that for the foreseeable future. But I mean, sure, I guess second-hand games are still an option for this generation. Okay lah. I have paid the price, but also the price of actually finding one. Which is very, I don't know. I think the timing for me getting one it was very tight. I saw like a few online listings that sounds sort of maybe trustworthy, as in you see the reviews and see people like, okay, they got the boxes, they are fully wrapped, and those are the boxes of the air purifier in question. Yeah, that's the air purifier. They did not put something else like, I don't know, maybe a game console instead just to scam you, right?
A rock.
No.
A rock.
No. That I made sure first to check, because you know how online listings can be, right? They can just be the scams can happen. So just be sure, if I'm gonna put down money on there, even though it's not really my money, I still need to like make sure I got the right product. So it was a lucky gamble, but still a gamble. Like going to find some random reseller that seems like, okay, this shop has like 10 people putting reviews where the stuff arrived as mentioned and as described, and also rated for Malaysia, as in this is Malaysia set, as in somehow this person must have got to that mother load.
Oh, the super special
The recent
it's ultra rare, the
recent
ultra rare event
stock. Because now that I think of it, right, my timing of like last week purchasing this item with when was the ultra rare event, like less than a month ago, right?
Yep.
My guess is that putting 2 and 2 together, this is an assumption. These people have gotten the rare stock from the ultra rare event that nobody was known for, except those in the know who has the right people saying, hey, you can get this thing, official price, limited stock. Nobody else knows. Get it right now. Somebody came in and say, I order 20, yeah? Shit. Salah. I order 20. And then you see the multitude of Shopee Shopee stores suddenly saying, oh, ready stock, PS5 or whatever the air purifier name is. So that was a gamble. The other is the price of like, I did not get this just because of like, on a whim. This is a calculated reward for a long, hard 2 weeks worth of preparation, because my sister was getting engaged, so home renovation hell. There was home renovation hell, and I think I've alluded to the hot wiring mess and electrical solutions months before. So that was all leading to this one day, or literally these 3 hours of an event of a lifetime for her, but for me and the rest of the family, it was hell to prepare. And the aftermath of that is that everybody in the household falls sick. We got fever. Like we worked so hard, we got sick of it. Like literally got sick. And it's not even a simple a normal 1 day fever. I was bedridden for at least 3 days. And all waiting, hoping that the air purifier will hopefully actually come by here and it's not a scam. Lots of things in there. Lots of things to unpack. And now that I got this thing, I don't know, man. This is basically my Horizon and GT7, a glorified GT7 and Horizon machine. And that's it. I got this thing in time for what, Stray? That cat game, right?
Yeah, the cat game.
The cat game releases on July 20th on PC. Yep. PlayStation arrived.
Same, this next day, 21st, yeah.
No. I think PlayStation arrived the day before.
Oh, 19th. Yeah.
So essentially, I have that game. You would have thought that I got this piece of air purifier just to play that cat game, but no, because I do not have the budget to upgrade my PS Plus to extra which I think is like what another I think right now is like another 86 ringgit to upgrade for the rest of the year, which isn't that much. But then if you think about what do I want to commit to another year of PS Plus extra costing like 269 ringgit a year.
Yeah, just a big
okay, lah kan, okay. But there are some games there, but not all the games that I want. But hey, now that I have this, I can access the PS Plus collection. The collection of 20 games that I already have mostly own.
Yeah.
Is either because of PS Plus? Is it because of review codes? Is it because of I don't want to play Fallout 4 on the PlayStation? I rather play it on PC with the mods, everything. And they don't even have Persona 5, so why bother? They removed that game.
Oh yeah, they yeah, true.
So you don't really have 20, you have 19. So yeah, that's basically worthless of a deal. I have most of the games, like
Astro though. What about Astro?
Huh?
Astro, the nostalgia game.
Oh, the packing game.
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot to play it.
That was literally one of the games that I reviewed first on the PS5.
I totally forgot because the thing that I wanted to install first, right?
Gran Turismo?
No, I didn't find Gran Turismo in my list of games at first because it's in the PS4 games, because when you start the initial boot sequence, they say, hey, do you want to install the PS5 games you have right now?
What games do you have? Is it Fall Guys?
Destruction All Stars. I installed it and never opened it yet because I dread to see how many players that I can count with fingers are on there right now.
Yeah, no. On the bright side, for obviously also it is the best Destruction Derby game because you can if you puncture your tire, you can feel the car's tire puncture on your right trigger.
Oh, you mean the right trigger feeling?
Yeah, the haptic feedback. Yep.
No, here's the thing about the haptic feedback. I have some things about the haptic feedback. You know,
right?
The normal vibrations, right? Normal controller vibrations.
Yeah.
You feel it a bit more because one is because the motor is very strong, but the other is because the place of the motor is at the tip of the end of the controller. So you feel it at your palm when things go gudu lah. But with haptic, most of the feedback is like at the center of the controller. So you just feel like like it tickles you just a bit. Like it vibrates and it can be very hard. But you just feel it doesn't hit the spot. I mean, it sometimes it works because you just want that little bit nudge. But most of the time, I feel like that's weird. And the other is the adaptive trigger, right? The sensation I felt when using the adaptive trigger is that when the trigger stiffens, I thought that the trigger is like not only stuck but is broken. And then when I tap, I thought that, whoa, did the trigger broke? Oh no, it's working again. Oh, okay, there's pressure again. It's a weird feeling. Like, I prefer the Xbox controllers
the rumble,
of small analogs, small rumbles in small analog rumble motors on the triggers. So you feel like very rough feedback, and then you hold it, and then it can slowly the motor will slowly slow down. But here it feels like, I don't know if I'm breaking the controller or what. I don't know. It's not as satisfying as I imagine it to be. Like when you say, oh, you feel the stiffness of the of the trigger when you are like pulling a bow, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel that. I just feel like it's level 1 hardness press. Okay. It's hard to put into words how I'm not as impressed with the triggers. I feel like that's totally a gimmick. Full on gimmick.
Oh, that's
like,
interesting. That is interesting. But you haven't tried GT7, right? I think you will feel more sensation with the controller on the
on Gran Turismo. It's not like I think the gist of it is that I still prefer Xbox Rumble rather than adaptive triggers. I mean, it does the same trick where when when the grip is like when the tires like squealing and you kind of like feeling the loss of grip, then you feel like okay, the haptic kicks in, and then even the accelerator also feels like okay, a bit stiff. You need to press harder. Okay, press, and then you get to press to go full throttle. Braking is also feeling a bit weird with the depth triggers because instead of like you feel the stiffness of a brake pedal going hard, and as you press it feels like you collapse a barrier like down there, and then it feels like light. Hard at first, press, and then it becomes light again. You basically like you are braking instead of like pushing a pillow down, it feels like you are like smashing a very small plywood, which is satisfying in some ways, but it's not what I expected. I expected like to push something down. So it's so weird to explain why I do not like it, but it's not like, I don't know, I feel like it is a gimmick. It's not working for me.
That's actually a first. I like you're I think the first one to complain about the triggers. That's actually interesting.
Maybe it's because of being at the sideline so much and people are like, oh yeah, adaptive
This
triggers.
is the best thing. This is the best thing. It's sliced toast. Is it like that?
I feel like the hypeness kind of killed the vibe. If I'm going in blind without any expectation, right? Maybe I would have felt like the inventions here introduced here might have some value. I don't know, man. Each time I feel the triggers being like ketak rather than like a very smooth pressing. I know because maybe I imagine the trigger to work differently. Because I imagine that okay, like maybe at one level it feels very hard to like pull down, but then once you reach a threshold, it becomes very easier to like press down to the full. But instead it feels like there's a notch to it. I think that is technically how it works. There's a mechanical notch or something like to hold the trigger from going over this limit until you press it hard enough, until enough pressure is exerted, then it will like release. Still, and a very ingenious way to do the trick, but I don't know. I'm not impressed. Like when the only thing I'm impressed with the air purifier is that loading is damn fast.
What's loading?
Like 1 second. Like select the car, select the track, select the weather in GT7. Okay, go race. You see the title drop, and then the menus. The grid is loaded. Go race. Instead of like waiting for like at least 10 seconds.
Seamless.
Oh, I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West. Finally, that when you are playing it at a not 30 FPS, which for me is like 60 FPS. And then when you go to actually go around the open world, especially at the end of the game where you will get your airship moment, because Horizon Forbidden West is an RPG, and what good RPG should not end without an airship reveal? Oh, by airship I mean fly out on a dino bird.
The dino bird, yes.
Dino bird. And the draw distance is like amazing. Like you see from east to west essentially, like the very huge vistas that you have struggled to see on the PS4, and they kind of like hide it with clouds. You kind of get to see it on the PS5. They still hide it in clouds, of course, to like cover the ground on it, but you get to see like the horizon.
The horizon, yes.
Oh, the other thing, the fun thing about using this air purifier with my TV setup is that my TV setup is still last gen. So when you go to the screen and display setting, you have HDR. Try to enable HDR on. No, your TV does not support HDR. Oh, okay. VRR, your TV does not support VRR.
Oh, dude.
I'm like,
2060, no, your TV does not support 4K. Your TV does not support sRGB. Your TV doesn't support. God damn it! If you will get FOMO into buying a new 4K TV with this thing, like, god damn, shut up.
I think that's what most of the PlayStation owners are. They're buying 4K so now. But that is that reason.
Yeah, I mean, my buddy, he got a PS5. And then the next week he got a new TV. So yeah, I can see it.
Because you feel like you don't get your money's worth because all the features are not enabled yet.
Exactly.
You need to know the VRR. What the heck is a VRR?
Variable refresh rate.
Variable refresh rate, 120 FPS. Very cool. Even though I think our eyes can only see like 60, and above it is just window dressing.
No, there is a difference. Like up to
there is a difference, is it?
Yeah.
I guess my eyesight's going.
Okay. 120 to 144, not a lot of difference. So yeah.
Okay, 120, 44. I think that's
it's like beyond 120. There is a a cliff in a sense. The return of investment is not worth it if you go beyond 120. So yeah.
No, I'm at least okay. I'm very sufficed with the current TV setup I have.
At least you got 60. That's good enough.
60 is good enough. Yeah.
1080p 60 with this kind of performance is just already good. Like seeing games that I've been like running at the very crispy 30 FPS, right?
Crispy.
And then you go to buttery smooth 60s, like, that looks nicer. Like, I going back and forth for Horizon is like, oh man. Oh, the problem is playing 60 FPS for it doesn't say 60 FPS. It says favor performance for Horizon, right? Everything's blurry. If you just play and you are not like stopping from time to time getting screenshots like I am, you won't see any difference. But then, oh no, the waterfall's a bit fuzzy, huh? the lighting is a bit pixely, huh? Oh, so that's how they cut costs, cut corners a bit just to make it like run at a very favorable. It can go up to 120 FPS, so yeah, they have to cut a lot of corners. Yeah, until new games come up for this machine, this will always be a glorified air purifier, to the point that I am putting it on the desk right in front of my bed so that every time I wake up, I'll see, oh yeah, the air purifier, it's real. The air purifier glowing orange, then every time I wake up, oh yeah, this thing is real. I'm sure of it. This is now real. So everybody says, no, are you paying the fake console? No, I pay good money for a real thing. I didn't pay for the NFT.
The wish.com
Wish.com, everybody.
I
You
paid.
press the button and then it goes like, the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
To be honest though, if the second refresh of PS5 actually includes an air purifier because of that shit, I would be happy to have it.
I mean, can never know. We literally got an Xbox Series X fridge from them thanks to the memes. So, Phil, Mr. Phil, Series S boombox, please.
Or at least you can put in the refill for the aerosol air thing. There's the automated machine that sprays that sprays the aroma thing, right? The air, I call it what? The ambient pure air machine thing, that bit. I mean, if you can just if you can just reload an air freshener at the back of the PS5 and it will trigger every 24 minutes, and my room can smell of fruits and lavender. I
like
pay
PlayStation.
more.
Can you make a smell like PlayStation? How you know if it smells like PlayStation?
The next collaboration with PlayStation and Ambipure ensure the gamer smell good.
Oh, PlayStation X. I don't know.
The PS5 X. Oh no, that's actually sounds very very weird. PS5.
Whoa. Have you looked if you spell the PS5 and you put X there?
Oh yeah, that's an Xbox. I forgot that's an Xbox thing. Yeah, that's an Xbox thing.
I mean, yeah, there's an Xbox thing, but man, that could get raunchy real quick.
I am now put uninvited from every Xbox PlayStation event.
But yeah, until further notice, this will still be an air purifier. But hey, but when that notice comes, I won't be left out anymore. We won't be left out anymore. I mean,
new games.
The ship for Ratchet and Clank Returnal may have like sale, but
Isn't it still free on PS Plus Extra?
Yes, but that will have to wait. Unless Ratchet and Clank is on Extra as well, then
Yeah. They should have put it there. Apalah.
not yet.
It's on yet. Come on. I mean, the next game, according to the list, to the Holy Game Informer the Holy Game Informer punya game list, it will be. Yeah, I don't know how to break that to you, but you know what it is.
That's the problem. I think I should delete, but I should like pack up the air purifier and place it somewhere where I do not know where it is for like 3 or 4 months after. Until after this game sale. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, no spoilers, man. No spoilers for a game released in 2013. That if you put up the second game right now, it spoils the game of the 2013 game immediately.
I don't know, man. I still have the PS3 disc on me.
Okay, one more tangent since I want to talk about that. If you were expecting a spoiler for a game that if you literally boot up the second game, like immediately after you finish your part 1, and it immediately spoils the first game. Like they really up to speed. This happens. It's going downhill from there. They gotta understand. This game is a decade old now. Come on.
It's fine. There's at least God of War after that. Is God of War after that or before that?
Yeah,
After
it's
that.
God of War after that. Yep,
After
it
that.
is October. No, not October. Yeah, November, because October is the hell month. I forgot. Yeah, October is the hell month.
Okay, pretend that we don't have a PS5
Until
But that-
November.
Until November.
Because goddamn, I pray for all game journalists from IGN, KKP, Axis kan on October, man. God, good luck to us all. It's this month October is there's one game for each of every one of us. You like competitive shooters? We have Overwatch. You have an action adventure with a good story game? Nier Automata. You want a tactical XCOM light? Mario and Rabbids 2. Anime bullshit? Persona 5 Arena, a Royal for PC. And Star Ocean 5 and Star Ocean 6. And Bayonetta.
Do you want a Square Enix game? Yes.
Yes,
We have
yes.
6.
Yeah.
Or was it 5? Whatever the count is, but it is a substantially ridiculous amount.
That's why. So good luck. In October, good luck. Right now it's July 24th. So good luck, guys. 3 months in advance.
Until now.
Oh yeah,
until
do
then.
you have GOW, the original, the 2018 one?
Oh, I have. I do.
You can play that. You can play that because they already have the 60 FPS patch.
I don't know. I've already spoiled myself. I've already finished it.
I just play I think like the first battle with the guy with that Draugr guy. I think it's enough. That is enough to feel the 60 FPS.
I think I already got the. Well, it's not really 60 FPS, but the one time I tried it on a PS4 Pro, which goes above 30 FPS, already like satiates my feel for that game. I don't know if I want to revisit that game now, because I know some people would have done so to prepare for the next game for Ragnarok. But I don't know, man. I'd rather just go in the next one blind. And just what I remember of what I thought what made 2018 kind of good. Really good. Maybe good.
That was true.
It's fine. I'll
it's fine.
find some good other reasons to boot up the air purifier for non-purifier needs. Somehow it plays games. Imagine that.
Yeah. It plays games. It can connect to YouTube as well for some reason.
And Netflix apparently.
An amazing piece of tech. These air purifiers. Right. So, Anan, we come to you now.
Yeah.
You're washing dirt now, huh?
Yeah. I'm dealing with dirt right now. Plenty of them.
Oh my god.
So yeah, okay. The thing is, this game was in early access, so until recently, it's been released. It released the 1.0 version and released on the Game Pass. So I'm like, oh dang, it's now 1.0 in full release on Game Pass. Why not? The game is Powerwash Simulator. Yes, Powerwash Simulator. You heard that right. So from initially watching just people power washing everything in Reddit, now I can experience myself virtually washing dirt away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like it's from my understanding and me watching my little brother, because he has this game. He bought this game with his own money and then played it with his friends because there's multiplayer. Ironically,
There's multiplayer, yeah.
Surprisingly, there's multiplayer.
Because if you play this game, you will see why there's multiplayer. like it can get a bit tedious, the cleaning sometimes. So
A
having
bit.
extra hands really helps.
Bit.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah,
bit.
a bit. Yeah.
Almost like chores, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. To be honest, this game is the objective of this game is just that you equipped with your trusty power wash, at which you can upgrade to different models with different like capability. Yeah, just that you clean up stuff, just spray through everything like helicopters, vans, houses, parks, and there's a special mission, a special task cleaning the Mars rover on Mars. Surprisingly, like you literally go to Mars and clean up.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I mean they are already in basically
I have
spacesuits.
several questions. How do you get water over there?
Magic.
Don't worry about it.
Future lab.
No, like in the in the words of siapa? Is it Torawa? Yes. Don't worry about it.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So yeah, you, the protagonist, starting a power wash business in a town of, I forgot the name,
Buckingham.
Buckingham, located pretty much beside an
name.
active volcano,
What the name?
which is why everything is covered in dirt. No wonder.
A sort of quaint British town named Buckingham next to a volcano.
Yeah.
Explains the heat then.
Yeah, the heat and the dirt everywhere. Yeah, so you starting a power wash business, at which your first task is to clean your own van, which are like found underneath a lake, and then taken out. Then you restore and clean it up, so it became your business van. Yeah. Then progress from there. You take your first job and then earn money, and with that money you upgrade your power washer, or buy some soaps and then attachments. Yeah, you have attachments for your power wash, usually for extending range or like different nozzles. So yeah, like better machines usually means like longer range, and then better cleaning capability, in a sense that it's stronger. So let's say every power wash you have like 4 nozzles. So let's say the weakest nozzle number 4, so it cleans this much. So as you upgrade your power washer, the number 4 nozzles is more powerful, in a sense. Yeah. So that's kind of like linear upgrade when it comes to the power level. Yeah. What else? If it gets a bit difficult sometimes, especially with things like rust and graffiti on walls, you can buy and use clean soaps, special soaps for special surfaces. So let's say you have metal and then bricks are like multi-purpose and then wood. So different types of surface require different kind of soap for you to like have better cleaning results. So yeah, but to be honest, you can just use your power washer. You can ignore the soaps if you want to, if you wish.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, doing that, man. Oh,
Yeah.
I tried the game. I only did the first level after the van, so the garden. Right.
Okay, the garden, yeah. The garden is that one's tedious, man. Like the garden is
That's
like
quite tedious, right?
I
Yeah.
straight up
100% that.
tedious.
I 100% that.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours, and I played with a controller, right? My trigger hand hurt after that.
Oh no.
There's a whole button.
Phone.
There's a whole button.
Is there like I'm looking? If there is a setting for that, I keep on like cannot finding it because I was
think
looking for
it's
it.
the arrow button, one of the arrow buttons, I believe. as in you press it and it just holds spray. You don't have to hold the trigger. It just auto spray.
I think I did that by mistake once or twice, and I thought it was a bug.
No.
God damn it! I was looking for like instead of like press and hold the trigger, make it like toggle. But that's not there. Instead, you have another toggle button for. Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, there's a button for toggle.
Anyway, my hands hurt because of that damn pawn. Because you know why? Okay, the fun bit about using power wash is like, oh, you can just use the pressure to wash everything away, right? Fun looking at like, oh, dirt, go away, bye bye, zoop, 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 zoop. And then you think about it for a bit, and then, oh, dirt can go underneath.
Yes.
Oh
So
no.
you have to duck, you have to go prone to clean up.
And that's where I just like I was holding controller and angrily I wish there is a scrub button. Let me grab a brush and like scrub this with my own bare hands. This is an easy job made tedious because of this power wash thing. This could have been I could just go down there, has my hand up, grab the brush, do that for 5 minutes and it'll be gone and spanking clean. But no, I have to like wiggle my power wash down there, somehow maybe get it in. You know, that's the frustration when you actually been doing like scrubbing work for the past 3 days and
yes,
immediately, oh yeah, what's the best thing to play after like
a chores game? Chores game.
After doing basically the same thing the whole past 5 days or whatever to prepare for that function, right? Yeah, let's play this thing. Of course, I have like complaints because it's not realistic enough. But you know what? I hope that the game gets a sequel and goes proper next gen.
Yep.
Like the effects of like washing away the grime, right? That could have been like even more like
fidelity.
Yeah, if you go from over even more realism, that would be really swell to see. Like you can see the water dripping down the objects, the puddle of mess that you leave once you like push the first layer of grime away, and you just see all those like the sticky muddy blackness that just flow down there, or maybe even like you have to mop those things down. Like I want that kind of tedium because I've been dealing with that shit for days.
Yeah, okay. One thing that I have like a complaint with realism is that, let's say you clean up the floor. Let's say one of the like children's park. Let's say you clean the under the floor, the ground level. Then you clean up the playground, like the playground items. I'm like, okay, this dirt does not stay. Like you don't have the residual dirt down there. So that realism breaking.
Again. I wanted to like I really hope that the game actually like, you wash this part of the place, alright, fine. And then you forgot, you have to wash the upper part of it. And then you just like, instead of like having both of the parts clean, the upper part is clean. Now everything down there has to be cleaned up again because you messed up.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. I wanted that kind of hell.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But it's okay lah. But at least it's
like,
enough.
It's not infuriating. Its objective is not to be infuriating.
Yeah.
Okay, you clean it. It's fine.
Yeah, this game Powerwash Simulator, it appeals to a lot more people, right? Because I realized that this game is the perfect checklist ticking game.
Yes. Because, okay, you don't clean, let's say you have to clean everything and then you check. No, like every single like small sections of the map that it's counted. So let's say you clean a house. So the gutter, check. Roof 1, check. Roof 2, check. Roof 3, check. every single, let's say, beam and like towers and then poles, every single stair. Okay, that one's check. So you're gonna listen to the ding sound every so often, every time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why this game is has a wider appeal. Though I still prefer my mundane chore game to be more sandbox rather than checklist ticking. That's why I still like when it comes to both, when comparing between Powerwash Simulator and Hard Space Shipbreaker, I'm still gonna lean to the latter. Just because I can approach my problems, my cleaning problems in very different ways, and also I can mess up big time. Things can
Okay.
explode, so
Things can go wrong.
so that's what made that's more appealing to me
Yeah.
compared to like Powerwash Simulator, which is like it's very straightforward. It is asking you to do that thing, and that's the only thing you do. And there's I mean, you can have fun with it, like you draw some weird graffiti using the washer, right? You can like write stuff down or something. You can have some fun, but maybe not enough to like get my brains thinking. Yeah, yes.
Which is the opposite for me. Like this game appeals to me as compared to Hard Space Shipbreaker. That one's like, it's a bit too open for me. I prefer doing checklists.
Yeah,
So this game speaks to me.
and I'm glad
on
both
personal
games
level.
exist.
For both spectrum, both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
Both sides have their audiences and should be fulfilled. And I'm glad to see Powerwash. I understand the appeal. Definitely. Like, okay, that's why people are so crazy with just washing things away.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't like wash? You watch those YouTube videos, right?
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Deep cleaning
I
videos.
watch like the clips on Reddit. They're cleaning up their driveways.
For some reason, it's
Yes.
deeply satisfying to
Yes.
see that. Oh, look
Yes.
at those things.
Therapeutic.
They go
Yeah.
out. Now imagine doing it with your own bare hands. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I've reached that age.
Yeah, well, we are doubting now.
You kids do it virtually. Back in my day, we actually do it.
Yeah, I'm halfway through the game, and I pretty much spent my whole previous weekend playing this game, Powerwash Simulator, the whole 2 days. Can you imagine that? my wrist like hurts so much because of like swinging left to right. Even though I can. Okay, the thing is, you can be patient. Like use like the right nozzle, do slow, left, right, up, down, instead of the left, right.
Yep.
Like ADHD induced like motion. Oh god. And the good thing is it's controller playable. So yeah, if I want to, I can use controller.
Just forget to put it on autopilot then.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to put it on the toggle nozzle. Yeah.
I think I spent like more than 2 hours just holding down the right trigger and
Oh no.
just holding it down. At least the good thing is that it only vibrates at the start and then the vibration goes away. So at least that's fun. But if you keep on doing, if you are like cleaning like a lot place with a lot of weird sharp angles, like that freaking pond, it is hell. But I mean, if it's just like cleaning up the fences, that's easy. That should be okay.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Flat surface is okay.
As you move through the levels, it gets tedious as hell. I'm currently at the temple, a temple level.
Oh no.
I'm like,
Oh, no.
god, I feel like exploding because it's so freaking tedious.
Is it a Buddhist temple, something like that?
Zen.
Okay,
The Zen.
there is no like specific religion, but they say like monk, so it's something like Buddhist-ish.
Okay. No, because I'm saying Buddhist just because you know how ornate the
Yes, it's
decorations.
Oriental. It's kind of Oriental.
Oh no,
Ah.
that makes a
All the
lot of
nook and cranny and
a lot of that.
oh my god, yeah.
Which
I mean,
is
it's not as terrible as like a Chinese temple, like all the nooks and crannies, but it is still infuriating enough. Yeah, I've cleaned like a drill, a penny farthing bicycle.
Wow, you mean the three wheel bullshit bike tu ke?
No, it's the two wheel, the big wheel at the front, the small wheel.
Yeah lah. Oh yeah, yeah. That is the
That's the
bike.
kind
Yeah.
of hard thing. So yeah, you have to clean like the very like narrow, like not delicate. How do I say this? Thin frames. So you have to use like the first nozzle, and because there's not a lot of surface area for every like where you face. Not a lot of surface area, so you have to go through like all the angles and then like be precise. Like, oh my god! I mean, it can be zen with the right level. Yeah. What else? Wait, let me check. What other levels are there?
I think I remember there was one a car one kan.
Yeah, you have like a classic race car.
Oh.
You have bicycle. You have van. Okay, helicopter is like oh my god, that one's also tedious. Yeah, there's a train.
train. Oh, the locomotive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I said the one like tedious is temple, right? There's also another one, carousel. You know the one with the horse in
Yeah.
Oh no, the fun fair attraction.
yeah, the fun fair that one. Okay. One of the achievements that you have. One of the achievements in this game, at least on Xbox, I don't know about Steam or whatever, is clean the carousel while it's turned on. So imagine
Oh my god.
if you want to get achievement. I did it. Holy shit, it was so tedious. Oh my god. That should be the theme of this game. Tedious. Tedious shit you do. Just to check mark.
Wait, at least it's doable.
Yeah, it's doable. Yeah, it's doable. Yeah. There's also like they're gonna be a Ferris wheel, subway platform. Yeah, it gets more difficult the further you go. Mm-hmm.
How many again the multiplayer is?
I think it's up to 4, yeah. There's a reason the multiplayer exists. There is a reason.
No, so that you can hear people yell, God damn it, why is it so hard?
Grab the trias and toka and like
I
suffer.
told you to clean the horse.
Grab the trias and toka and suffer through level.
Oh my
whatever.
god.
That would be sweet. Sweet as hell. Or maybe just hell, but I don't know.
Maybe just hell, probably, yeah.
It will be hell.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the subway platform being like difficult as hell.
Is it a friendship breaker? That's the question.
Oh, that's... No,
Okay, I don't see it being a friendship breaker. Just you know,
everybody can be judgmental lah.
mm-hmm.
You can just see me out the side just cleaning like 2% of the world, but spending 20 minutes not moving from that spot.
Yeah. Okay. At least this is better than the game Viscera. Wait, let me check.
Oh, Visceral cleanup. Yeah.
Viscera Cleanup.
Bloody
That one you can mess up. They say, okay, you use your mop and then it's bloody, and then, okay, you dirty the floor again because your mop is too bloody. Yeah, that one's friendship ending.
Yeah, I kind of like that kind of shenanigans.
Yes,
in
that
theory.
is a shenanigan, yes. This one, there's no avenue for messing up, so should be okay. Fuck off.
Yeah, those games are for friends, not co-workers. Very different things.
Yes, exactly. That's Powerwash Simulator. It can be zen Just not too much.
That should be the tagline. It could be Zen. It could.
It could be Zen. As long as you don't do it too much.
I'm looking forward to see if this sticks for the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elden, what? I can hear you over this power washer.
Just the sound of water, yeah, playing.
And it's time to move on to the news, yeah.
Oh, time for the news. So, yeah. And I guess we'll go. Do you want to go bad news first or the good news first? I guess we want to go end on a good note. Bad news. So that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So speaking of Ubisoft, since I mentioned it just now, and I did mention that there will be only one game releasing this year. So recently there was a Ubisoft conference call. I think quarterly, the quarterly update that companies usually do. And I don't know, like, is Ubisoft having money issues? Or is it trying to find a new purpose in life? Or something else entirely? Because they have cancelled 4 games.
Oh no.
2 unannounced games, but the other 2 are a Splinter Cell VR game, which I'm pretty sure I heard that before I think in one of their Uplay events. And thank goodness, I think Meck will love this one. They have cancelled Ghost Recon Frontlines, aka that weird ass battle royale game.
So this is bad news. How?
Yes, ding dong, the witch is dead.
What's the bad news again?
Game dead. Oh no, anyway.
Like that's the thing about Ubisoft right now is that they are announcing way too many games that I don't think they are committing properly.
We have so in multiplayer again we have Skull and Bones.
Mm-hmm.
We have Roller Derby. That Roller Derby
Roller
game.
Champions.
Roller Champions, yeah.
That's out. That's out.
That's out already.
That's out.
Skull and Bones, Roller Derby, the upcoming X Defiant.
Wait, is that the Battle Royale?
No, this is the 5v5.
Okay, 5v5.
Based on the
I
Tom,
don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah,
It's a hero
based on
shooter.
it's the hero shooter based on
Okay.
the Tom Clancy IFP for no
Oh my
reason.
god, Tom Clancy is spinning in his grave.
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Clancy spinning in his case. That's an alternate name.
Tom Clancy plays in this game. And then we have, so that's 3. Now 4 will be the rumored Assassin's Creed game.
Japan.
Depends as well. Japan, give or take.
It's likely going to be something. I think that they said about announcing it later this year, or is it September?
Yeah, September. I think it's yeah.
So yeah, prepare to be Assassins as a service lah. But no,
Yep.
not a service as in like you are hiring assassins. Like no, not that kind of way. But you know,
What else?
I think that's it. Like for multiplayer, because for single player, there's only one game single player, and that's Mario's and Rabbids 2. And that's it. Kind of a shame, but oh well.
I mean, this is the current pains of Ubisoft losing a lot of their good talent. You know, why did they lose all that good talent? I wonder why.
I hope it's not about a case or something.
I heard they are recruiting right now.
Oh yeah, they're recruiting for the Splinter Cell game that doesn't even it's not even lifted off production phase.
No, they announced the game just to recruit people again.
Yeah. Beyond Good and Evil is still is still alive. That's it. That's what it is.
As alive as Beyond Good and Evil can be, which is basically dead.
of Persia. Prince of Persia.
Oh man,
Remake.
I
Death.
I pity those guys lah.
At least they handed the reins over back to Montreal, unlike Singapore's predicament.
I mean, I don't think India has the government of India has any like clauses for that kind of game to be remain developed
It's okay.
mainly by their in-house studio there.
Yeah, it's okay. We have a guy wearing a baju Melayu and tanjak. It will be fine. It will sell millions on microtransaction and the 249 ringgit asking price. Yes, that's it. Actually, it's not a free-to-play game. That's not a free-to-play game.
It's
Oh my god, I forgot about Riders Republic as well. Holy shit, that's Riders Republic as well. That's also a multiplayer game.
Was it out last year or this year?
Yeah, but they're still supporting it at least. At least.
Yeah, that game looks like it has the Ubisoft long tail written all over it.
The 5 year, the crew and the sieges punya. You can handle another 1 year.
Hopefully,
like 1 to 5 years.
Hopefully, it's like it's going the crew 2 route rather than steep.
Oh no, yeah. I hope it's just good crew 2 with this.
If you hear like next year Riders Republic is going to be available for free for a limited time, that means like, oh no, this game is
Is it? Wait, I thought it was already gone free for like 1 month. 1 month, like 1 week. Oh no, that's a free weekend probably.
free weekend only. No. I mean like free to claim, free to own kind of deal.
That game.
That will sound like that game. How many copies of Steep have you claimed?
Ooh. PC and PS4. Xbox as Xbox has Uplay Plus. Yeah.
I think I also claim it on the Epic Store as well, so I have extra for no reason. And that game's properly dead now. I mean, you can still play, but player count wise dead. Not like some other games that Ubisoft is making dead for real. That's another topic.
Oh no. So yeah, and Avatar, the Avatar 2 game. I'm not gonna call it his name. The name is fucking weird. But the Avatar 2 game is delayed to next year.
Wait, this is the blue avatar, is it?
Yeah, the blue Avatar. Yes.
Who asked for this? Who?
Because James Cameron is an old man that thinks, oh yeah, we need tie-in games and for my big budgeted
Absolute shithead wants a game for the blue avatar.
For the blue game, yeah. Didn't they? Yeah, they did the first game, kan? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Ubisoft did the first game. Yeah, so hey, I'm doing Avatar 2. Can you make another game?
Sure, give the money, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another question also. Why is the blue avatar? Why is the blue avatar?
Why is the blue avatar? Yeah.
Like, okay, aside from 3D and whatever the buzzword of that time, what's the appeal of that IP? I have
big budget.
It's big budgeted Pocahontas.
Wait, it's literally just Pocahontas.
No, tapi but on the I think it is like big budget Pocahontas, but on the side of the white man.
So it's the story of the
John, yeah, the story of John, yeah. John the white man that actually came to Pocahontas land to
so this is
strip back.
Why are we still doing stories about colonialism and on the side of the colonials? Let the blue avatars live.
Yeah, there's also the alien sex.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Exoticism, god damn it.
Yeah. The second movie, kan, it's based on Jake Sully, the main white guy who's now fully alien now, and he has children now.
Wait, why is
because
he
it's been 10 years?
Alien?
Yeah.
So wait. Does the white guy can turn into an alien or what?
No, he's already fully alien now. After like I don't know, like some kind of sexual, yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
which-
I'm still don't get. The white guy becomes an alien? Is that a process?
In the end of the movie, again, they found out that you can actually transfer your consciousness into the alien body. So he is now a full.
Transfer conscious. What the hell?
Exactly. I have no idea. So I forgot the
I think they use the sacred tree,
the sacred tree.
and then there's a ceremony. So so they bring this Jake Sully to the ceremony and the tree, and then they transfer the consciousness to the alien body.
No. The reason I know this plot kan because during Raya punya, the Raya ad punya tu, during while everybody, my nephews and nieces are playing GTA and Assassin's Creed, they will TV3 or TV2 I guess was showing Avatar for no reason, and we watch it from start to end. That's what I remember. That's why I can remember fondly for some reason.
Story of the blue avatar is even screwed than
Yes.
that I thought the synopsis was for. Like, what the
Yep.
hell? What the hell? And why does James Cameron's doing number 2?
He's going to be
Nobody asked for it.
no. He's making a trilogy as well. So the
Why is
This
he
one
making
is-
number 3?
Yeah, he's waiting another 10 years for making number 3 as well. He's like, I've already greenlit number 3, but it will take another 10 years.
Oh my god, Avatar 2 Electric Boogaloo is not enough.
Because
What blue do you want to go?
they interviewed the guy kan, Sam Worthington. The reason why it took this long kan, that's why he's out of the picture out of the movie, action drama, because the movie took that long. He waited for the technology to come, and then like they called him, and then he said in the interview like, yeah, James Cameron's gonna call me when I'm 50 when we are making Avatar 3 because he's 40 now.
Oh my god. Staying true to the realism.
Yeah, like he
Loyal
literally said,
to the franchise, huh?
Yeah, he said that in the interview. Sam Wheaton, I will be 50 when the third movie comes out. That is actually the best piece of interview I've read somewhere.
I'm sorry I've opened this Pandora's box, but goddamn, what the hell?
Okay, here's the thing. The name of the planet is Pandora.
Yeah, it's actually Pandora's box then. Yeah, betul.
This is Pandora, yeah. The planet is Pandora. Oh, moon, I forgot.
Aduh. Oh yeah, the game is gonna get delayed. I don't care.
Yeah, it's delayed to next year. So I guess the movie is supposed to come out end of this year, but I guess it's good. I guess James Cameron's like, we can wait. I guess another one more year. It's coming out 2023. And weirdly enough, it is based on the Division engine, but it's the first person.
What?
So that is the only description of the game. There's no cutscene, there's no gameplay. Just render, just CGI renders and the description of the game.
What you do in the Avatar universe, the blue Avatar universe? Do you shoot things? Do you?
I mean, they only use bow and arrows, and I guess if you're playing at the white guy again, so you get one gun. So one gun lawan the army of humans.
And you fight the humans? Oh goddamn!
I guess, yeah.
I think there should be like a Okay, even though they are same species, they will have different tribes.
I guess no. I think that since it is the Division agent, so I think it can be MMO, massive, like make it like all the places are dead zones. The DZ.
You're gonna have hostile dragons.
Yeah, hostile dragons, or you can, or maybe you can. I have a suggestion, Ubisoft. This is a very good suggestion. If you're listening to this, hello, welcome to the end of nearly the end of the podcast. What if you can import your Division 2 agents, and you import them to Pandora, so you become the human. Yeah, you become the humans that trying to steal from the blue aliens. That would be a good premise. Not gonna lie.
Tom Clancy's James Cameron's hot mess.
Yeah, takkan you just play at the blue aliens? Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, we have massive multiplayer online and blue aliens will be fun. But imagine, you can import your Division 2 agent. and then they wear like power armor or whatever, and you become the colonizers. My God.
I don't know, man. Are we still going to talk about the natives versus colonizers IP? Which is, oh my God.
And I'm pretty sure like the team can massive can, they are really stretched now because they are making this alongside the Star Wars game as well. And yes, these two lah. And I think there was literally recently rumors that they're making they are restarting the project of the Battle Royale Division game. Wow, they are really stretched in there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They are stretched in, and I don't know Ubisoft knows what they are doing right now, because holy heck.
Yeah,
Star Wars
they're
game,
trying
Avatar game.
everything, hoping it sticks.
They're trying everything, but they are producing nothing.
They're going the Square Enix route, except less successful.
Yeah. Like Square Enix, I get lah, because they have like abundance of resources. And like,
resources.
so many team members, they can just like greenlight project, see what sticks. And everything, like they know they have like a very like specific niche they want to handle.
Very diverse niche of games.
But this one is like, oh, the niche is the same, but we changed the teaming to target a different demographic, which
Oh no.
instead of like making different games for different people, they are like making the same games but targeting different people. Like, I don't know lah. I just don't understand them as a company right now. I think they don't understand themselves.
Yeah, that's why they lost their way already. Oh well. And,
Yeah, what's
Well.
the bad news again?
I
I
think
don't
it's actually
feel
quite
that
nice.
news.
They are always like this. Whatever lah. Hopefully Ubisoft finds their way or whatever.
Probably not. Okay, so for the final one, I'm gonna ask a question to you guys who play Warframe.
Mhm.
As what the late Total Biscuit was saying, WTF is Soulframe? I have no idea what this is.
Okay, short answer. Warframe 2.0. I think that's a good encapsulation. Okay, how is it Warframe 2.0? Okay, this is gonna be a fantasy MMO. Yeah, so which is what I mean they are the same developer, Digital Extremes, with most of the team from Warframe, development team for Warframe, the core since the beginning. They moved now to Soulframe, so that the creative director Steve Sinclair now moved from Warframe team to the Soulframe team. Yeah, and promoted Rebecca as the creative director because for the lifetime of Warframe, I think they sort of reached like a soft cap of content at this point. From what I see, or maybe like they have new contents coming in, but it's not like as explosive as before. So they're going to venture to like new game instead of just sticking with Warframe for the past 9-10 years at this point.
Warframe is not 10 years old. Let me check.
2012.
It is 2012. Wow, that's long.
Yes. So yeah, why not move to new game?
So Warframe is Warframe is StarCraft, and then Soulframe is the Warcraft.
Oh my god, that actually
yes.
Holy shit, that makes sense.
Yes, that is an apt description. Yeah. Okay. All of you may ask, what's the difference between Warframe and Soulframe? So Warframe is space and guns. Soulframe is grounds and swords. As in melee combat.
Okay.
Granted, Warframe does have melee weapons, but it's just one button.
Yes.
There are combos, but let's say you press the melee button and then you press W or you go WASD or front, back, left, right to execute different combos. Okay, it's not said anywhere in the interviews or whatever, but I can see the motivation behind Soulframe is solving this contentious issue of melee combat in Warframe. It has been a discussion since, I don't know, the beginning.
How many,
So, okay,
how
melee
many
went.
melee rework already? 3.1, 3.
Yeah, melee 2.0, melee 3.0.
My God.
Okay, how do we let's say, okay, one weapon can have different combo through different stance mods, whatever. But I mean, it's essentially still press one button to melee instead of doing like this difficult combo and stuff, like risk and reward. So I think the one way that so instead of bloating Warframe's control system and combat with more melee stuff, they're like, okay, let's take this framework that we have sort of experimented all this time that doesn't work, as in players don't like it in Warframe. Okay, we put it into a new game, we make it a focus. So instead of like having tried to consolidate this run and gun plus sword slashing, we have just sword slashing, just melee combat. Focus on that. This is commendable, in my opinion. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to the weird aesthetic choices they're gonna make with Soulframe.
Yeah.
Like Warframe,
Future
you know.
punk? Future medieval? It's gonna be weird.
You see Warframe, the devil with like biomechanical. I'm not saying bionical, but biomechanical. And some those weird things like it meshes in some to form a very distinct look to it. Like you see that game. Oh yeah, that's so weird. Warframe. But let's see how Soulframe tackles because they are targeting. Is it like fantasy, right? They target fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy. Fantasy. I think like the game, the core gameplay will be like Warframe, as in it's an MMO. It's a procedurally generated levels or like dungeons or whatever. And just gonna be like the core gameplay will be, okay, you collect parts like for new weapons or new, let's say, frames or something. I think it's just a different focus of combat. Anyway.
But it's gonna be free to play lah. It is there.
Of course, yeah. I mean, their free to play model works really, really well. I don't see why they would change.
Why rock the boat then, basically?
They have a working monetization system. Why change?
Plus, fans don't see much about the monetization system. They are okay.
Also, I think like starting fresh is a good move, because even though I haven't played for like, I don't know, 1.5 years, like almost 2 years, Warframe, you can feel the feature creep and the power creep, the bloat of the equipment. So if they can start fresh with like, okay, how can we expand a game without bloating it too much and without taking drastic action like Destiny, as in we remove content that you paid for.
Oh,
that's
drastic. Then
yes,
very
that's
like,
too drastic. Yeah, you either go too much stuff like Warframe, or you go super drastic like Destiny 2. No, you have to strike a balance, right? I think this is also another motivation for Soulframe. Like, let's try to like make it grow properly instead of just, oh yeah, new guns, yeah, new mods and stuff.
No.
You haven't played for 1 year? Too bad. You have to learn from the beginning.
Oh, so
all systems already changed.
Yeah, so the new game is gonna just make. Welcome back. Welcome to day 0, everybody.
That's always the most terrible feeling of like playing a very ongoing game that you haven't logged in for a while. Then you realize, oh, wait, am I stupid or I don't know how to play the game? Or they change everything, so you are stupid and don't know how to play the game. Learn.
Yes,
God
it's
damn
either.
it.
Yes.
You become the newbie again.
Okay. And then I have to like relearn and look up back on, how you gonna do this build again? Start from scratch. Okay. So
because Warframe especially is you have to open the wiki. Like if you refuse to refer to the wiki, you're gonna have a bad time. You're shooting yourself in the foot.
multiple times.
Yes.
Multiple times.
With an RPG 7.
This game. Somehow I managed to stuck around with it.
I mean, it's a good game. It's a fundamentally good game. It's just if you don't have the patience to learn the ropes, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. And you have to, because this is a lifestyle game like Destiny 2. You have to make this game your life.
1 month. Yeah, you can just say goodbye to 1 month because you want to relearn everything. Yeah.
I mean, okay, 1 month is fine, not half a year.
Half a year. Oh my god, half a year just gone.
Yeah. So like games like Apex, I can just leave it for 1 year and it can be okay. It's more or less the same.
Yes.
You shoot bad guy, yeah, you win. Maybe like the meta is kind of different, but you're not left behind too much as compared to Warframe. Like 1 year later, okay, how do I get this like void parts? Because you've changed the key system like twice over a year.
Yeah, like I'm already halfway through of gaining all those things. So the other thing should be we've changed that system. So now
have fun.
Good luck.
Tough luck.
And then you just like, okay, give up and just pay some good money to get the thing you want for directly. Okay, thank you for your purchase.
Trap, yeah. Isn't it like, I think there is a trap lah. Macam, I guess like Genshin right now as well. The feature creep, like for this play you might have to use like I don't know Zhao or whatever. Yeah, same thing.
Why you need to have like specific characters to do some tasks now?
Yeah, like you need Zhongli for the fire stuff like that. No, like no. Because
to craft this item you need to have this material from this specific level that you only play with this specific time, and then you have to use these different currencies, like all these different idiosyncrasies. Yeah, so I say lifestyle game.
But I've gone through that lifestyle. The lifestyle of like repeating 20-minute survival missions is not for me anymore. I've stopped doing that. But it was fun when it lasted though. When you found like people that knows how to grind and in that lifestyle, in that grind set lifestyle, and you just get carried, following them over. Yo, you get cool shit. This is the things I needed to like craft the cool frame that I wanted just to keep and not to play because I think it plays horrible. Oh yeah, cool stuff. Hopefully Soulframe will bring the cool stuff.
Yes.
There's already a giant wolf, so no, that's the giant wolf is apparently a Princess Momonoke reference and not a Dark Souls reference. So shut up. No, the soul is not for Dark Souls. Shut up. Shut up.
Too early, man. For this.
The first question people ask around is this game like Elden Ring? Oh, shut up!
No,
not every medieval game is Elden Ring. You before
Dark Souls.
Or Dark Souls as well. Like, do you go to every Dragon Age guy and say like that? Ataupun do you see any other Dragon Age guys or girls say that? Oh, is this like Dragon Age? No, right?
Some people. Yes, the goal of them, seeing everything medieval. Oh, is this an Elden Ring reference?
JoJo
Is this a
style.
Dark Souls reference? God, they go out, touch grass.
Find maiden, touch grass. Find an actual maiden, not a virtual maiden.
I mean, if they're jokingly doing it ironically with friends, it's fine lah. But when out of the blue, when you see people are unironically saying that, it shivers me timbers. It ruffles my feathers. Is that the news?
Yep, that's it. I guess that's the podcast.
That's the podcast. So, what's on the thumbnail?
Air purifier. You know the one?
Yep, yeah, yes, of course. The highly sought after air purifier.
Air purifier, power washer, and I don't know, whatever it is, SEO reference, I guess.
Okay lah, the blue alien. The blue
alien.
Pandora.
Yeah, the word. Yeah, that's better.
The blue alien tangents,
maybe-
right? Unexpected.
Or maybe we do put the blue alien. Blue double D double D.
Yeah, I was about to suggest.
Oh my god. Yes.
There's a way of tangent. I like it.
Yep.
I mean, we put the actual blue avatar and then just we can. Yeah, that's good enough material, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's coming up on gamematters.com, Daniel?
Alright, you can follow me on Twitter. That is FF4KY. I have a review of F122 out already, as I mentioned in the earlier podcast, and it's a meh. It's a meh for me, man. I'm sorry. Okay, Anan?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter. Drop near DR4UPN1R. DR4UPN1R. Oh yeah, I still haven't published the creative gaming headphone review, gaming headset review. So yeah, just stay tuned. Meck?
And I am Amirul Mekronos Ashraf, Meckronos. Find me on Twitter there. Something's coming to gamematters.com and I have no idea what it is yet.
Oh,
I need to
no.
check the notes. This might be teasing something, or this is just like feeling dead air. But you'll see what's come, the things that's to come. But hopefully, maybe by August, things will get busy again with more reviews coming. So yeah, and there you go. That's the dia.log Game Matters podcast. And
Please, Mr. Cameron, no more Avatar.
No, one more.